So I had this idea that I wanted to do for my first DIY-a-GoGo network video. I wanted to do a stamping on jeans. Painted fabric. I've done a few different things. I've painted corkboard, but I've never painted jeans. And I was kind of intimidated to actually paint roses, so I thought I'll just use the IOD stamps. So I asked my daughter for a pair of jeans, and she gave me one. And I thought, this is great. We'll go ahead and do it. They're darker than what I wanted, but it'll work. We'll make it work. And then she told me, I really want to bleach one leg. What? Why would you want to do that? That's weird. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, it's a new thing. I really want to do it. And she showed me a couple of Pinterest ideas, and I was like, I don't like it. So I said, let's do it. So we rolled them up, we bleached one side of the jeans. And then I said, let's combine the ideas. And so we stamped the side of the jean that was bleached. We played around with a couple of ideas, just laying out the different stamps and trying to come up with a pattern that we really liked. We then took DIY Paint's little black dress, poured a little bit out on saran wrap, and then I ran my brayer through it and rolled the paint onto the stamp. You know, sometimes there are ideas that other people have and it's not our idea, and we think, no, I'm not doing that. But I started thinking about it, and you know, she's an upcoming fashionista. She has so many creative ideas. Why wouldn't I want to do this? They're her pair of jeans anyway, they're not my jeans. And honestly, she wasn't even wearing them. So what's the big deal? What's to lose? It's just an old pair of jeans. No big deal. Just do it. Have the memories, have the fun. If it fails, it fails. So what? Enjoy the moment. We just went for it. I started laying it out, and what you want to do is press firmly so that the paint gets onto the fabric without smudging. And we just started laying the pattern, and it started coming together wonderfully. Now you can see I'm doing this on my table. I'm not worried about it because until it's sealed, DIY paint is easily cleaned up. And so I just use a baby wipe to clean up my table, and I use a baby wipe to clean up the stamps as soon as I'm done with them. I chose Lady of Shalott or Shallot. I don't really know how to pronounce it because I really loved that Iron Orchid stamp. I just purchased it and it was my first time using it, and I was super excited to use it. And so Lady of Shalott, it's a striking rose, it's colorful, it's hardy and most reliable, it's healthy and vigorous growth, it has repeating flowers, it's a prize rose, it has remarkable blooming performance, and I thought, that is my daughter. She's amazing and striking and beautiful and fruitful, and she blooms everywhere that she goes. That's the stamp that I want to use on her jeans. I probably should have masked the stamps so that they didn't overlay each other, but once I was done, I went ahead and I ironed it to heat set it. Stay tuned for the end of this video for the twist.
Thanks for watching my video and my jeans because they were old jeans and they were from Walmart, so you can get jeans from Walmart for $14 to make this one. It's super easy. Or the thrift store. Or the thrift store. But the finished product is in the next clip. There's the outro. You're welcome. Bye.
We thought we were done, and then we realized there was a stain right there, and she wanted to add another flower, which I was really glad to do because I didn't get to use my most favorite one, the biggest rose. And so I realized that I also forgot to add liquid patina. It acts as a fabric medium, so I said let's try it on this one. So I added a little bit to the little black dress, and then we went ahead and rolled it onto the rose and to the actual stem to connect it, and we stamped it. I went ahead and I applied pressure by rubbing the white all over it because I really wanted to make sure I was going to get a nice coverage on this one because it was the front of the leg. And man, look at it. It was so awesome. It was actually my favorite one out of all of the stamps. And then I went ahead and I held the stem very carefully, and I didn't stamp it all the way because I wanted it to look like it had been masked. So I held the very tip up and then I applied pressure to the rest of the stamp. We really loved the way that it looked. I went ahead and I ironed it. So in order to iron it, you have to use parchment paper. I have a heat press, so I had a Teflon sheet and that's what I covered it up with. Then I put it in the dryer on high. We did a fashion show. I edited the video. We loved it. It looked great. It was awesome. It was different. It was unique. It was so my daughter. Even my husband liked it, and he is the worst critic ever. And then there's a twist. Don't they look perfect? I was done with the video, pretty much. All I had to do is watch it one more time, make sure I had everything right, finalize it, upload it to the DIY network, or DIY-aGoGo network. And last night she tells me, you know, I don't like that blue. It doesn't match. I really want the other side to be black. What? No. I mean, the video's done. I'm done with it. I don't, what? No. And she's like, Mom, it just doesn't go. And I thought, hurry up, let's go. Let's do it, let's do it. So we bleached the other side. We went outside and it was cold outside. It was really cold. But we took the jeans, we bleached the other side. We were careful to wrap up the stamped side that it was already bleached. And we bleached it, bleached it, bleached it. And then we rinsed it out and I washed them and we dyed them with DIY paint. So we put the tub in the sink, filled it up with water, and poured little black dress into it. Then we carefully put the jeans back in. I'd rolled up the part that had already been stamped because I didn't want to get black on that part of it. And then we just kept soaking it. And then I thought, let's just add a little bit more paint because I think that we need to speed this process up a little bit. And so we just let it soak in there and we kept rubbing it and moving it around, and it worked. As you can see, the pants have changed color in just a matter of minutes. DIY paint is highly pigmented, so you can water it down and still retain the color. I wasn't sure exactly what color we were going to get. I figured it would be a dark gray or a grayish tone, and that's what we got. So then we took out all of the water and then we threw them in the dryer to heat set. Here is what they look like now. After washing the jeans, we lost a little bit of the color. I think what I did wrong is that I didn't heat it enough with the iron, especially that front big rose. I definitely needed to have left the iron on it a lot longer. But on the left side, you can see we have really good color, and she's happy with it. But we are going to go ahead and re-stamp the jeans so that we could get a really good definition of the roses. I hope you enjoyed this video and project, and I hope that you'll try it. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chalk It Up with Leesa. You can also visit me on Facebook and Instagram. My website is chalkitupwithleesa.com. I can't wait to connect with you and hear from you soon. Hope you have a very blessed day.